They are starting their journey in the league, and both players and fans are hoping for a new superstar. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any updates. Victor Wembanyama as the first overall pick in the draft. He has been talked about a lot because he is really good at the game. One thing that makes him stand out is how tall and long his arms are. They are even longer than a bald eagle's wingspan. He is also really tall, measuring 7 feet and 4.59 inches. Despite being born in 2004, he has impressed fans all over the world. The Spurs are excited to have him because they have a history of drafting great big players like David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Victor is unique because he has great skills in shooting and handling the ball, just like a guard. He is also really good at defending and protecting the basket. Some people are worried that his body might not be strong enough for the NBA, but he has time to work on that. Other players like Giannis Antetokounmpo have shown that they can become really strong over time. Victor is coming to the NBA without going to college, which is rare but not unheard of. He has played in the French League and has achieved a lot of success there. When he joins the Spurs, he will have a great environment to grow and improve his skills. The team's culture and dynamics will help him transition from European to NBA basketball. Popovich's coaching style will help the young player improve in his position and become good at many different aspects of the game. People have really high hopes for the young player because he has a natural talent and can do amazing things on the basketball court. He wants to start winning right away, which is a big goal, but it's possible. The season hasn't even started yet, but people are already really excited about the young player. But there's also another player in the draft who has shown even more confidence than the young player from France. Brandon Miller is the second overall pick in the draft. A player who played basketball for Alabama University. Before the draft, he said a lot of crazy things, and it seemed like he didn't want to be picked by the Charlotte Hornets. But surprise! He was actually chosen by Charlotte as the second pick in the draft. Even though he talked bad about Michael Jordan, who used to be a superstar for the Hornets, they still picked him. That means they must think he's really good. Brandon is known for being one of the best shooters in the draft and did really well in college too. He's not just good at shooting, he's also a great scorer and can handle the ball really well. He's fast and can jump high, which helps him score points. He can also pass the ball to his teammates, but he still needs to work on his passing skills. He's also good at defending the other team and protecting the basket. In college, he won a lot of awards and was recognized as one of the best players. Charlotte fans are really excited to see him play and think he will do great things for the team. Scoot Henderson, who was chosen as the third pick in the draft. He joined a team called the Portland Trail Blazers, who already had some really talented players like Simons and Lillard. But because Lillard is such a good player, Henderson's future on the team is uncertain. The team has a few options. They could trade Anderson for a really good player and make Lillard happy. They could trade Lillard and build the team around the younger players, or they could try to make Henderson and Lillard play well together. While we wait to see what happens, one thing is for sure: Henderson is really good. He is really fast and athletic, almost like a running back in football. Even though he's not very tall, he can still play against anyone and be a threat. He's also really good at dribbling the ball and making his own shots. He's great at attacking the basket and has a special touch when shooting near it. But he's not just a scorer, he's also really good at passing the ball and setting up his teammates for good shots. And on defense, he's really tough to play against because of his speed and athleticism. He had a really impressive game against another player named Victor Wembanyama, where he scored a lot of points and helped his team win. Overall, he had some great stats during the season, except for his long-range shooting. But we believe he will work hard to get better at that. If he can start making threes consistently, he could become one of the best players in the league. Number 4 on the list is Amen Thompson. He's really good at jumping high, even higher than a kangaroo on steroids. He's super athletic and really strong on offense. He can dunk the basketball really well. The only thing he needs to work on is shooting from far away. In high school, he was offered scholarships to play basketball at a bunch of different colleges, but he decided to go straight to a professional league instead. In that league, he had really impressive stats. He scored a lot of points, got rebounds, made assists, stole the ball, and blocked shots. During the playoffs, he played even better and helped his team win the championship. He's really good at leading his team. He's more focused on scoring points than playing defense, but he can still get better at that. The team he's going to play for, the Houston Rockets, will give him lots of opportunities to show off his skills and get better. It'll be really exciting to watch him play with his teammate Jalen Green. His dad, Troy Thompson. Ausar Thompson is the 5th pick on the first-round draft. He is also getting attention from scouts in the NBA, which is a big basketball league. Ausar and his brother, Amen, have had very similar basketball journeys. If Amen was the best player on a team called the City Reapers, then Ausar was the captain of that team. Ozar is very athletic, just like his twin brother, and he is really good at defending. He can put a lot of pressure on the other team and make it hard for them to score. He is also a good shooter, especially from far away. In the playoffs, Ozar and his team did really well, scoring a lot of points and getting a lot of rebounds and assists. Now, Ozar will be joining the Detroit Pistons, who are trying to build a strong team. He will be playing with other talented players like Cade Cunningham and Bojan Bogdanovic. Ozar comes from a family of talented basketball players, and it seems like basketball is in their blood. Sometimes, players who are chosen early in the draft don't end up having great careers, while others who are chosen later surprise everyone and become really successful. We want to know who you think will have a big impact in the NBA and who might not meet expectations. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.